the PESHAT database not only a research tool for the scientific community, but also the main instrument for the research staff. It provides a complex structure combining lists of lemmata, quotations, authors, sources, and detailed information, all of which is indispensable for a reasonable arrangement and concise display of the research results and the digital input of the future findings of the project. Following the wider methodology of the PESHAT project, the philosophical and scientific terminology of a certain philosophical work is documented in its original version and, if applicable, in its translations into other languages. The structure of the database from the editor's perspective rests on 5 main modules: edit lemma, edit people, edit titles, edit primary sources, edit secondary sources. These modules are directly accessible via the user interface. All main modules have an equivalent structure, with submodules and links to the other main modules wherever reasonable and useful. We will present this common structure using the example of the Edit People main module. The top of every module provides a search option and a list of all the entries in the selected main module. The Edit People main module has a list of names of all authors and translators, ancient and medieval, whose works are quoted in the database. The editor can edit an existing entry, create a new one, or, in rare cases of error, delete one. Selecting a person and using the Edit button on the top activates the main body of the module below. For the Edit People main module, we have a number of fields for biographical and bibliographical data about a person's life and works, such as name, variant names, religion, lifespan, and the works he authored or translated. Some of these fields, marked with an asterisk, are obligatory, and the system automatically warns the editor if one of them is omitted. Some fields are free text fields, like comments. Others offer a list of already given data in a drop-down menu, like country of birth. The editor can also interpolate a new field by clicking on a plus button behind an existing field, which creates a new blank field of the same category. The main body in other cases also contains further edit buttons which direct the user to submodules. The editor is directed to a submodule called City Details if he wants to correct or add data. At the bottom of the page, the options Cancel or Save and Go Back provide a quick return to the page of the main module. In some cases, the Edit button also links the main module to a submodule that is equivalent to one of the other 4 main modules. For example, when editing an authored work in the People module, the editor is directed to a submodule called Title Details, which is equivalent to the main module Edit Titles. All information for the selected title can then be edited without turning away from the People module, facilitating a seamless workflow. Finally, the editor can close the whole module by either cancelling or saving the changes made during the session and return to the former module. To sum up, from the editor's perspective, each main module of the PESHAT database works as follows. Firstly, a search option of given data at the head. Secondly, the main body with a list of fields of information. Thirdly, plus, edit, and new buttons that enable the creation of additional fields or direct to submodules or other main modules. In the next video, you will see how bibliographical data is systematically arranged in the PESHAT database.